Just have to wait. Keep on getting things cleared up here. Alright, so at least one part is alive. Alright. So it looks like I'm good everywhere. Let's bring up today's question of the day for you all to answer while we get things up. Interesting question. I've been to both. I went to the former with my nephew and his family, which is my brother's. It was alright. I was a bit old and not really interested in a lot of it. And then as for Disney World, I went there as a kid. It was let's see, still nothing there. But yeah, Disney World and Disneyland were about the same, and shouldn't be too surprised about that because they are both Disney parks. While I wait for... Alright, looks like I can pin this over for the other crowd. Go. And so now I just have to share out the link. Got my message, so just need to check on things to over here to get them shared out. Yeah. But of course, I had a lot more fun with Disney World, but again, like I said, I was a child and I didn't have as many things to worry about back then as I do now. Like, it's not as much as you'd expect, and elderly person to deal with, but it's just still kind of on the cusp of things there that there would be some overlap. But anyway, anyone there in Canada or the US looking to get a Switch 2 tonight? Been telling people that I'm kind of interested, mostly for future-proofing aspects. And while I'm not excited for Mario Kart being like the big launch title, I am still kind of excited about the new Mario Kart since it should prove easier for me to handle than Deluxe. Like, the controller I use for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe makes the game a lot easier. But I can't really do things in an optimal manner like I could back in the Wii and Nintendo 64 versions. And that's just kind of a bummer. Alright. Got my link shared out. So now I'm gonna take this chance to get a drink. And then I'll get the game in and get things set up. For those of you that just came in, don't forget to answer today's question of the day, and with that, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now let me get the game in and we can switch on over. But yeah, for those of you going, wait, it's only the 23rd today, so why is the Switch 2 going up for pre-order tonight? And the answer to that is time zones, people. Some places it'll be the 24th at midnight, but once it hits the 24th and those places, it'll still be the 23rd in other places. So, kind of an obvious thing there. But yeah, the thing I'm excited about for Mario Kart World is that I don't have to worry about holding items. Here we are. And welcome in. So it's saying the big thing that keeps Mario Kart these days from being easy for me is I can see the items and I know how to use them optimally. At least if they're ones I encountered before I see them enough time to know how to use them optimally. But I just can't. Even with the controller that I have that makes Mario Kart easier for me. But anyway, I'm just excited to get through this further. I'm not too sure how close I am to the end of the route that I'm in this act. But I only plan to cover until the end of the route or whenever it gives me a chance to save like it typically did in the other ones. So we're gonna see how things go here. Okay. Alright.
I suggest physical attacks for now. Don't forget about your charge attacks.
Gotcha! Start! Take this!
Okay.
That's well on.
Understood.
It's over!
Sapphire Blade!
Christ!
Leave them!
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did well, Van, for a recreant. I'm not used to being unable to unleash the full breadth of my power. Quite vexing.
That's some kind of flex. You're tearing right through these monsters, man.
It saves me some time
That
there.
went great.
Arch reflects on this end.
Here we go!
Show them what you're really capable of.
Take the count. Take this.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Keep it up.
Understood.
It's over.
Sapphire
But
Blade!
if I don't get a Switch 2 tonight, I won't
Lay on the
be
base,
too
Leon.
concerned over it. I would be a bit disappointed, yeah, but my current Switch still works, so
Activating skill.
it's not gonna be too big of a loss.
My move now.
Right there! It's time!
Plus, there are games that I don't know if they'll work yet or not.
You'll pay for that.
Even though I am aware that the Switch 2 uses like a translation layer.
Got your number.
You will regret that.
Chance.
Too slow!
Nice. That went great.
You did well, Van, for a recreant.
Okay, let's see here. So, there's a few places to go around here, but as
Engagement. Brace yourself.
this is
Show
most
them what you're really capable
Take
of.
this. Take this.
okay, there we go.
Keep it up.
Understood.
It's over.
Sapphire Blade!
Christ.
Leave them!
Lay on the pain, Leon. Sucker.
Calling that a challenge would be a gross exaggeration.
Well, aren't you
Treasure,
hot
hmm?
stuff, Leon?
What a pleasant surprise.
Action 3, huh? Better take care of that. Okay. So, we can
Maintenance mode engaged.
do you. There we go. Save that. Alright. Okay, so over this way.
I suggest physical attacks for now. Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Snooze, you lose.
Okay.
You got this!
Understood.
It's over!
Sapphire Blade!
Crush!
Cleave them!
Lay on the pain, Leon!
Okay. And do that.
Have some more!
Ban!
Okay.
Activating skill.
Right there!
Got the number! Bring it on!
Okay.
Too slow!
Lay on the pain, Leon!
Let's see. He's got enough to be able to do this.
Activating drive.
I owe you one. You okay for that?
Activating skill.
Too slow! It's time!
Sucker!
Calling that a challenge would be a gross exaggeration.
Okay, let's see. So this way. Can be hard to see these sometimes, so even though I was like a little annoyed when I've seen other people do that on stream, makes sense now.
Keep it up!
Of course.
It's over!
Sapphire Blade! Cleave them!
Nice! That went great.
You did well, Van, for a recreant.
Though, of course, if it's just being uploaded as recording, I would still typically just edit that out where I'm just looking at the map like that.
First page fully replenished.
Here we go!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Got you down! Hey, let's finish the job!
Give them your all.
Right there!
Nice! That went great.
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Them where they stand! Got you, son! Hey,
Just deploy shards.
Okay.
over here! All for you! Keep it up!
Of course.
It's over!
Sapphire Blade!
Crush!
Cleave them!
Lay on the pain, Leon!
Okay.
Have some more!
Ban!
Activating skill.
Right there!
You'll pay for that!
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Initiating drive.
You all good?
You have my thanks. My turn.
Sucker!
An unsurprising result.
Well, aren't you hot stuff?
Ooh, nice.
Hollow core leveled up.
I think we lost him.
Yes, indeed. Though I'm certain Celeste will be ready to resume her pursuit any moment. That pertinacious personality of hers is proving quite troublesome for us.
Okay, so it's likely that room that I need to go to get further, but we'll go this way.
Here we go!
Show 'em what you're really
Got
capable
this
of.
done, Hey, fix! You got this!
Understood.
It's over!
Sapphire Blade!
Crush!
Cleave them!
Nice! That went great.
You did well. And for a recreant,
Looks like
Alright.
chest.
that's quite the number. Suggestions?
Boost gauge fully replenished. So many of them. Look out!
Okay.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper boost. Go all out.
I'll just do this to take care of as many as I can.
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Okay. There we go. Now back to where I think they wanted me to go. With these markers here, they make it a bit too easy with these dungeon explorations, but at the same time, the way that they were in Genshin just has them.
I suggest physical attacks for now.
Take this!
Commencing count for you to throw the
Ah, darn it. But oh well.
full boost. Go all out.
We'll just do this. But yeah, a lot of times in older games
Activating skill.
where they didn't have the markers, it allowed you to figure things out a lot more and
Vandalize! Raid!
do the dungeon crawling, but now
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
there isn't too much point to it other than preparing for battle.
Activating skill.
You're next! Got it! It's over!
Fire blade!
Crush!
Leave them!
Chance!
Full boost. Go all out. Give us your all.
Over here! All for you!
My turn.
Have some more!
Calling that a challenge would be a gross exaggeration.
Well, aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
Okay, so let's check out what's this way.
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Ooh, nice. That one's definitely gonna come in handy. That's... just makes me glad I went through all that. Now... go through here.
Let's get to work!
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Take this!
Hey, Justice, how are you doing?
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did well, Van, for a recreant.
And did you see today's question of the day?
Let's get to work!
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Down! Snooze, you lose.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
You got this!
Of course.
It's over!
Fire blade!
Crush!
Leave them!
Right.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
That's good. I'm doing good too.
Resistance to arc. Physical attacks are more effective.
And I'm kind of surprised at how quickly the Switch 2 is
Don't forget
gonna
those
be in pre-order around here. I was just saying earlier that likely be getting it for being future-proof despite not too many games.
Fire blade! Leave them!
Right now, I'm just taking care of a dungeon
You
here
did well, Van, for a recreant.
that I hope would get me to the boss of this route. This arc is the longest.
I could certainly do with a breather.
Alright, so
That
do
hits the
that.
spot.
Let's see what I can do here. Okay, so I can only get one of what I'm after, at least in this regard here. Okay, get that one. Let's see here. Yeah. Wait, you mean will not? Because that doesn't make sense otherwise unless you meant will not there. But yeah, Disney, Nickelodeon, they're all kind of in that little thing. If they are involved with children's entertainment, they've got some bad reputation. I need to do this stuff, so let's try and do a defense 3. And I can only do one of these. So most people are using HP. Most have an attack, so I'm just gonna get that. And we'll go ahead and get strike 3 here. Let's see if there's any good plugins. Let's see, Ideal Force. So we can get a space one, but nothing really seems to interest me. Let's see. How far are you into that story you've been talking about, the S-Korean series? Let's see here.
Initiating maintenance.
I'm gonna definitely need EP Cut 3 on this guy. Alright, so he
Switching to maintenance mode.
uses that.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Alright, so...
Maintenance mode activated.
Alright, so... got that one, but you... probably use that.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Mind. Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Alright, let's see. That
Switching
one's
to
fine. One is fine, well, probably. Don't think I've got any other strikes. Yeah, I don't.
I'll work my magic.
Do I have any evades open? Okay, I do have an evade open. So probably do that one.
Activating maintenance mode.
Okay,
Let me
nothing
handle this.
there. Okay, nothing on that one.
Adjusting orbment.
And we can probably up this guy to a 2. We can definitely up him to a defense 3.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
Okay, I don't think I've got cast on her, otherwise it would have been nice. Yeah, I don't have a cast open.
Let me handle this.
not anything there that can interest me.
Commencing maintenance.
Nor there.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Alright. So that's that one. Now what about the equipment? Okay. Ah! That's good that you're uploading it. Okay. So nothing in terms of the equipment. What about this stuff? Okay, here I can get 2 of them. I can probably get one of these. One of these. And that's probably about all I can do there. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. Upgrade that. And let's see, we can upgrade this. Alright, what about cooking? Let's see. Definitely
Sure,
do you.
give me a minute. Didn't mean to keep you.
Okay. Do that.
Sure, I don't mind. I learned this from Gran.
Alright. Alright, now save and get ready for the boss. This is as deep as it gets. There does indeed seem to be spiritual power gathering here. Think it'll work? I'll see what I can do. Damn, nice work, Dominions don't play around, huh? Normally this sort of fine-tuning is best. Yes, these games are on Steam, but if you're looking to get into this series, I do not recommend this game. This game is fun, but generally when you want to get into this franchise, you want to start at the beginning of an arc. So instead, I would recommend you trying Trails Through Daybreak 1 if you want a more modern take. If you want to start from the very beginning, I recommend Trails in the Sky that's on Steam right now, or you can wait for its remake. And if you want a semi-modern one to try out, you would want to go for Trails of Cold Still. Not 2 or later, but the first one. As for the other arc, which is Crossbell Trails from Zero, I definitely do not recommend that as a starting point, because it picks up on some threads left behind at the end of the Sky Trilogy. It's not like too bad of story threads that it leaves behind, but the protags from the Sky Trilogy, except for one of them, which is from the last game, they show up as part of the story starting in Trails from Zero, and it picks up from like a thing left behind in Sky the Third. So that's why I don't recommend Trails from Zero. It's Trails in the Sky, first chapter, Trails of Cold Steel 1, or Trails Through Daybreak, the previous game to this. But they should all be on Steam. Let's see, normally this sort of fine-tuning is best done in a more controlled environment. Proceeding with such a meager pool of mana will take a fair bit of time. Yeah, well, tough cookies. There's no monsters around to worry about, so let's just hunker down and get it done. I've never had a situation this sticky, but being targeted in of itself is so new to me. And speaking of Trails from Zero, how they handled the Crossbell trilogy makes me even more upset about the Trails in the Sky remake. Like, I'll admit, Sky is not perfect. Its stealth is very, very frustrating. But let's look at it like this. Trails in the Sky first chapter remake is coming out on the Switch. The graphics don't look any different from this game here. But games like this, from most other publishers, are known to not work well on the Switch. It'll probably work well on the Switch 2 that's going to come out in June, and pre-orders will be available either tonight. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, the remake will probably work fine on the Switch 2 that's coming out in June, and the pre-order window is going to open up tonight. But Switch 1, I do not trust it to run the remake well. However, if they did enhanced ports like they did with the Crossbow duology, I think those would work well on the Switch. And they just did it before with Crossbow, so why can't they just do it with Sky? Anyway, back to this. I've never had a situation this sticky, but being targeted in of itself ain't so new to me. And also, it's not surprising that Sky is getting a remake, because Sky First Chapter was originally released in the early 2000s. But I still think it looks good. Yeah. It definitely is. But my main things for wanting it or looking at it is, one, I want to future-proof myself, and two, Mario Kart World might be a bit easier for me than Mario Kart 8, simply because I don't have to worry about holding items. Or at least that's what they say, but everything else about the Switch 2, I agree, they are doing a terrible job at it. Work in the shadows long enough and you're bound to run into a few cloaks and daggers. Oh, we're playing the hard-boiled bit, aren't we? Brag as you like, but you're still softer than than you'd care to admit here and there. Who said I'm bragging? Get off my back and concentrate, would ya? Oh, don't worry on my account. The adjustments are going smoothly.
May I ask a question? You need only answer as much as you are able.
Sure. Go for it.
I've been sitting on this for quite a while now. What exactly happened 8 years ago? The two of us happened to be the same age, meaning that back then, we were both 17. Instead of attending Aramis Academy as you should have, you suddenly dropped out, leading the life of a drifter until Master Bearguard took you in. It was around that time that he sustained serious injury. Celise and I only learned of this after the fact. You can see why it would make us rather distrustful of you, but inquire as we might, our master refused to enlighten us.
Yeah, well, it's not like he could say anything. His final disciple was a walking taboo, a vessel housing a ruler of devils.
And it's as I thought.
Yeah. I won't go into detail, but there was a time I let my power go out of control. Being a vessel, that power is only leftover scraps. Yet it was still enough to snuff out every spark of life in the area. If Master hadn't put his life on the line to save me, I might have never gotten my humanity back.
I half expected that was the case. This rewrite about Master Bearguard being struck by a curse is only just outside the realm of truth then.
Yeah, one false move and things could have ended up that way for real. If you think about it like that, maybe I am a heretic, like they said.
Like, I kind of feel sad for Van here, but... makes sense. And as I was about to say here, it's kind of funny to me that Van calls himself a heretic. Like, I understand the emotion he's feeling right now, but we're all pretty much going to be heretics, according to some religion out there. Heck, Jesus, who a lot of the Christians like to follow and prop up, could also be considered a heretic. And that's pretty much what he was in his day. If what the stories are about him is true, but since we've got the Old Testament, that draws a lot from the epics of Gilgamesh, at least from what I've read and checked around. I don't really know about that, because the New Testament could be just as plagued with other things involving borrowing from other myths and such, and there's no problem with that. It's just if you're gonna borrow from myths, why call it actual truth?
But even then, I can't just give myself up to him. Master granted me a new lease on life and pointed me down my path.
You do, huh? It's kind of interesting. Are there churches typically in Warhammer? From what I gather, Warhammer's kind of like D&D, not exactly, but I get the feeling that it's a tabletop RPG just like D&D is.
That's a kindness I aim to repay.
Your origins are unknown to me, and the way you hover between light and shadow is exceptionally dubious. And to top it all off, you may well harbor the root of all things demonic. No Dominion could possibly overlook that. But if Master Bearguard sets you down your road in life, then far be it from me to chide you for walking it. Between your efforts to avoid involving the innocent, or to keep them out of harm's way at the expense of your own well-being, you're even more tender-hearted than I ever could have imagined.
Hold up. Are you saying you remember what happened last time?
Why, I'm not sure what you mean. At any rate, our little tete-a-tete has me inclined to acknowledge you as a fellow student. Unrefined though you may be, to the point where I'm willing to commend you for how far along you've come, and for getting us to this point.
I see.
Look at that. You actually did it.
And now we've got a fully powered Dominion, folks.
Yes, albeit to a wholly limited extent. Still, this should give us more leeway to oppose Celise.
Should have known you'd be here. Bet you think you're clever throwing us off the trail like that. I'd give you a pat on the back for it, but we both know you can't run away forever. Now give it up so I can send you off in peace!
Someone's here ahead of schedule.
How very timely of you, Celise. Your clairvoyance has improved. If only I were a little more incentivized to appreciate that right now.
Huh? If you're trying to blow smoke up my ass, I'm not hearing it.
The time has come to convict the heretic. Father Leon, I will make no guarantees on your survival should you insist on obstructing us.
Multiplex thaumaturgical formation. Their showing at Arasion pales in comparison to this. Our prospects aren't bright. Even though I can use my stigma, it has yet to recover fully.
While on the other hand, hers is going berserk at full blast. We don't stand a chance in Gehenna. Not without backup.
What the?
Wait. So, Catcher's here? Ah, Judith is too.
We're being ambushed!
Ooh, everyone, nice!
Now! Deploying shards! Activating interference protocol.
Get rid of those magic circles!
Roger.
Mind if I have this dance?
Ah, interesting.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Ugh, meddling jackasses.
Glad you found that funny.
Phantom Thief Grimcat takes to the stage!
Van, here's your chance. We've secured an escape route.
Hurry up and get to stepping!
Just in the nick of time.
I take it this was premeditated?
Yes, the memo Van left behind gave us the gist of the situation. The rescue party's arrived, just like your 4SPG asked.
Agnes consulted me on the matter, after which I rushed right over.
Always a surprise up your sleeve.
You know it. Now let's blow this joint.
I suppose we must. Until next time, Celise.
Leon, Arkride, get your asses back here! We still got a score to settle, damn it!
And I wanted to fight too! But oh well. Ew, that was a close one. Well, Phantom thieves aren't exclusive to Persona. They're quite common in anime. I thought you knew that. But oh well. Heck, this series has more than one Phantom Thief, but the other one that I know about is technically inactive around this point in the story. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Phew, that was a close one. Sure was, but we managed to pull it off. Hell yeah, my blood's still pumping. It's a relief that you two made it out safely. Narrow escape as it was. I'll say, thanks for getting us out of a tight spot. That extends to you as well, Nina, Mr. Director. We seem to have a habit of being in your debt. Gahaha. Don't think twice about it. Wouldn't have been able to live with myself leaving you high and dry. Yes, thank goodness it worked out. After what happened, we headed back to your office in Old Town, where we bumped into the others. It was right when we were starting to put our plan into action. Lucky thing, too. All we were missing... She does, huh? Interesting. I never saw Kill la Kill. Is it good? Let's see, luckily... No, lucky thing too, all we were missing was a way to get around. Indeed. Time was far too short for us to spend it arranging for transport. After Senior 4 SPG, we knew we had to work swiftly and carefully, especially with a group of our size. Hold on, guys. I want to take precautions here. There we go. There we go. Got it taken care of. And just so you're aware, I laid a few false trails to keep them off our scent for a while. These cars have shards applied to them for good measure. That should cut off any thaumaturgy used to detect us. I'm also conducting a test run of Theo and Zero's new functions while we're at it. Though they do have a stigma user with them, if she shifts into high gear, we might be in for a bad time. So what's the plan, boss? Altered memories or not, those two got you branded as a full-blown heretic. That puts us against Celise, Oshlad, and a whole bunch of monks from Iscariot. Grave circumstances, to be sure. There should still be some means of counteract to whatever's manipulating their consciousness is, but it's easier said than done. Yeah, not even Kuragane was immune. And now that the corrosion's affecting a stigma user, it's probably stronger than it was yesterday. What, like we didn't have it hard enough? Frankly, I would suggest relying on the guild, though it would only be a makeshift solution at best. That's the issue here. No matter how many people we throw at this, it won't change the situation. What we need to do is bring them back to their senses. But how? Persuasion via peaceful dialogue hasn't exactly been effective. Right, we need something concrete, something that reveals a contradiction between the rewrite and reality. A contradiction between the rewrite and reality. I see. So it's kind of like Ken Akamatsu's Harem series in that regard, huh? Though I guess there are also other fan servicey series like High School DxD and Trinity 7. Let me get back to this. Contradiction between the rewrite and reality. I think you're starting to lose us. Yes, we've never really interacted all that deeply with Celise. Or Mr. Zeman, for that matter. You can blame us for dragging you into this crazy caper to begin with. On that note, did you remember something? Yeah, Master Burgard sent us a letter yesterday. The one where he gave his advice. It seemed real enough to me. Every word was written by him 1000%. The orbital mill, on the other hand, was faked. If that's true, and this is just a guess, mind, perhaps their memories were rewritten only a short time ago. More specifically, it could have started as recently as today. Thinking back, you're probably right. There was nothing out of the ordinary about Celeste when I corresponded with her yesterday. It could be that this memory rewrite phenomenon takes place during the dead of night. Ah, that's the trick, huh? It does line up with every case so far. So all we have to do is find something from yesterday that'll prove Celeste is remembering stuff wrong. I may have just the ticket then. It's the very reason Celeste and I see. Well, that's kind of something that I suspected from the images that I did see a lot, but of course, in anime and manga, there are plenty of sword users. Like, there are a lot of gun users too, but you get a lot of sword users. And me personally, I think sword users are cooler. Let's see. It's the very reason Celeste and I traveled to the capital to begin with. You see, Edith Cathedral received a letter from Master Burgard as well addressed to the two of us. They did? Yes, generally, we members of the Gral's Ritter employ avenues outside the Congregation of Divine Worship's jurisdiction. But since Father Orwell of the Cathedral is a close friend of the Master's, the matter was entrusted to him. We received word of it the other day. Celeste and I met up this morning and were on our way to retrieve it when I noticed something was wrong. The actual message has yet to be read, but it should make for a perfect trump card against Celeste. Indeed, one couldn't ask for anything better. Sounds like we've got a solution then. Though executing it will be an undertaking of its own. As if we didn't factor that in already. Right, together there's nothing we can't tackle. That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. We're too invested to back out now. Count us in for the ride. Speaking of which, where are we headed, Van? Man, just... yeah. Definitely agree with you there. Much as I'd love to go straight to the cathedral, making a beeline for it is just asking to be caught. So how about we take a different approach? I can hear the gears turning from here. Another one of your brilliant plans, Van? Sigh, very well, let's hear it. Anything to break us out of this deadlock? So scary it's looking out, huh? Let's see, the Black Light District was fruitless as well. It would seem that information from earlier was red herring. Our target's collaborators must be deliberately muddying the waters. Damn, so much for doing this the easy way. At this rate, he'll get his ass picked off by some perfect stranger. For both him and for Master, who covered for him to the end, I can't let that happen. Our duties are simply to be performed. There is no room for personal sentiment. Right now, though, I'm kind of wondering why Scary exists. Like, back at the beginning of this, arc, they did say that Iscariot was a group responsible for hunting down heretics, but back in Sky Third, a character introduced in Sky Second chapter was revealed to have the moniker of Heretic Hunter, and I thought the Gralsritter did that until now. Let's see. Our duties are simply to be performed. There is no room for personal sentiment. Speak for yourself. Emotional detachment don't come easy for me, especially not with the lengths he's going to. I trust that you have no intention of aiding his escape. Get real, asshat. There's only one way this ends, and that's... Well. What happened? I found him. About time, too. Give us the location and we'll set out at once. Good, I'm sick of getting outsmarted at every turn. They're at the Arbor District, right inside Edith Cathedral. That sounds like an interesting development there. Hold on, guys. I want to check my controller's battery. Alright, we're good.
You already gave up on it once, so it was off our radar. And then you put out bogus leads and hoofed it for a change. We've been taken for a ride left and right until now. Guess that means you're ready to accept your fate.
I see you've erected a barrier to keep others away. So much the better for our purposes.
You know, it's so that they don't have to hear your screams as we beat you.
This time, you will meet your maker.
They're bearing down on us hard.
Yes, though that comes as no surprise.
It's also likely that Iscariot has mobilized every last monk that came to the capital. Breaking through their formation will be anything but simple.
The rest of you better know what you're getting into.
Our business concerns the heretic alone. Any interlopers will be promptly eliminated.
She seems to be your favorite character for sure, but not surprised since you also seem to like Ryoko from Kill la Kill from what you've been saying.
Sweet mother of Adios! Are they sure about this?
Things seem to be going according to plan. Be safe, everyone.
Let me start by apologizing for dragging you two out here. Just wanted to take this chance to set the record straight. On which of us is in the wrong, that is.
Well, that's true, but they could also capture you when you let your guard down when you beat theirs.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. How long's this gonna take to sink in? You want to turn a blind eye to our master's death? Then fine. But that's no excuse to start making an ass of yourself.
I'm not turning a blind eye to anything. But you know what Master'd say if he were here? Take another look at things as they truly are.
Tell me, Celise. Do you recall the day we met with Master Bearguard at the end of last year? Oddly enough, both the Commander and Vice Commander were present. Isn't that right?
Commander and Vice Commander. Are they talking about Ein and Thomas, or a different unit. Because Ein and Thomas are the top two of the Gralsritter.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Wazzy, Kevin, and Gaius were there too.
Yeah, it was likely Thomas and Ein, since they gave off those three names, and Gaius is more so a recent Gralsritter person, though when you initially meet him in the previous arc, he's just a normal student, and people didn't like that development.
But by then, Master was already...
Yeah, that does seem mystifying to me too, but oh well, it just makes him more mysterious that way, but definitely does seem strange, especially because they can just move around without having to worry about navigating anything, and sure, you could say blind people could have their eyes closed or covered with glasses and be able to navigate, but they have the advantage of those canes out there that you typically associate with blind people, whereas anime characters, they just walk around like normal people like you and I do.
Curse-stricken and on the cusp of death, yes? Then explain this letter to me. I'm sure you would never mistake Master Bearguard's handwriting for that of another.
To Celise and Leon, I pray that the past several months since our last meeting have treated you well. Since the start of the year, I've been out visiting the East. While these lands are as harsh and turbulent as ever, rest assured that I'm safe and unharmed. It has come to my attention that Calvard is currently being beset by a number of peculiar incidents. This is about the same letter that Van got, so I'm wondering if he wrote them at the same time, addressed to different people. Because that makes the most sense since this is handwritten. Though I cannot return anytime soon, there's a possibility that this may devolve into an even greater crisis than that which we experienced last year. Celise, no matter what difficulties may come, you must stay your impulses and guide the way with a steady hand. As for you, Leon, use this opportunity to assess exactly what it is you should place your faith in. In the face of uncertain circumstances, it is your worth as a Dominion, rather than strength alone, that will be put to the test. It is my hope that each of you will see this as a source of personal enrichment. May you ever remain in good health. Bergard Zeman. Yes, should you come into contact with Van, do try not to indulge him too much. Yep, exactly. Interaction with others will be the best medicine for what ails him.
That last part kinda makes me wince a little. But there you go. Happy to have you as a mentor, Celise.
Master? No. Bullshit. It's gotta be.
I'll admit, Master's pointed words prick at me quite a bit. But they must cut especially deep for you, Celise, the way you're actively going against them.
She's wavering!
Just like we were hoping for.
Look at the state of her stigma. We mustn't get complacent.
Theo! Zeros! Continue analyzing on max alert!
Vice Captain, your orders? Still your agitation. We need only carry out our mission.
Now, come on!
You won't even budge a little? Surely you've realized by now that this command you supposedly received is utterly inconceivable. Yet you're still opting to stay the course. Do I have that right?
But why?
Either he's loyal to a fault, or there's an ulterior motive here. Rubs me wrong either way.
These guys are something else. So, how should we play this?
Put up your deuce. Yammering in circles will get us nowhere.
Exactly, Celeste.
Let's fight this out. Disciple to disciple.
And I'm ready to go.
The limit yet?
Something's happening. We're not screwed, are we?
It's corroding our surroundings. But that isn't all.
Celeste, you wouldn't.
You are, huh?
Release. Sacred boundary! Come get some. I know just the place to make your grave.
But where are we? Moonlit Vashtar Palace, huh? If I didn't know better, I'd think my eyes were deceiving me. It's Vashtar Palace in Erasion. This is the place where we squared up against Armada's boss, or a recreation of it anyway. Yep, she did. The question though is, which Broly? Because we've got Z Broly from the old DBZ movies, and then we've got the more humanized Super Broly that has a bit better of backstory. But either way, yeah, she is pretty much going Broly there. Let's see, but why bring us here? The better question is, how did she just conjure all of this up out of nowhere? By using a boundary spell unique to Dominions. The details are confidential, but essentially it's used to ensure that demonic force can be vanquished securely. It's typically more limited in scope, but this time it seems to have been augmented by the power of that Crimson Corrosion. Yeah, Crimson Corrosion. That she managed to escape a phase space of this magnitude. No, managed to expand a phase space of this magnitude is nothing short of astonishing. Miss Orstegia seeks a decisive showdown against Mr. Arkwright. Her choice of location may be intended to suit that mental conception. And Vashtar Palace fit the bill, huh? It's a little disorientating, but don't forget, we only got one job to do. And that's making those two see some sense. We owe it to Nina and Salvatore for dragging them into this. Agreed. All that remains is to move forward. That said, we're going to have Iscariot's monks to contend with here in addition to the recreated monsters. Yeah, being inside this boundary is gonna boost their maturity too. This ain't gonna be like last time, so stay sharp. Roger that. Let's head for the end with caution to spare. Hey, Leon can now use S-Craft Niflheim once again. Okay. So, save here just so that we don't have to go through all that again. As exciting as it all was.
What a mysterious place.
Not to mention dreary.
She has taken us into this place
All right.
with stigma. We had best
I hope the riding goes well.
Brace yourself! Show what you're really capable of! Activating skill!
Keep it up!
Understood.
It's
By
over!
heaven,
You're crying!
fierce!
Nice!
That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Take this one!
You can win right now! Use a sharp piece to get the upper hand!
Yeah, we're pretty much going to do that.
You got this! Of course. It's over! Fire blade! Please then!
We've got other things to deal with too.
Long guy to fight.
That was some fine fighting,
Figured
Van.
those assholes would be here.
Resistance to art! Physical attacks are worth it!
Take this!
Give me your worst.
Ah, darn it. Did it too soon. Well, let's just speed it up anyway.
Now, how
Give them your all!
Time for the main event! Vandalize! Rain!
This limiter unlocked!
All you on yes!
Okay.
Activating skill. If you could,
Got it! It's
find
over!
heaven,
You're crushed!
there! Try to keep up! There we go!
It's time.
Ah, so you feel like dying right now, Mr.
Chance!
Reaper. Well, it's your lucky day. It's your turn anyway.
It's time.
Now, how shall we kill them?
Kill him like this.
Shall see you now. My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
You're one of a kind.
Okay.
Show them what you're really capable of!
Take this!
Okay.
Activating skill!
Keep it up!
Of course.
It's over!
Fire blade! Please then!
Play on the pain, Leon!
Okay.
Sucker!
Ren!
Allow me! A chance!
Okay.
Great
That.
life! Innocent heal!
My thanks.
Chance!
Right there!
Time for a little payback.
Allow me!
Too slow! Take them!
You're up.
Alright.
Activating skill.
You're next!
On it. The Grim Reaper.
Fire blade! Please then!
An unsurprising result.
Well, aren't you hot stuff, Leon?
Okay, we don't know anything about this room. Alright, so let's just stop
Watch
those.
it. That one's big.
Show them what you're really capable of!
Stay calm and work good!
Snooze, you lose.
Use a sharp
Okay.
piece to get the upper hand!
You got this!
Understood.
The Grim You're crushed! Play on the pain, Leon!
Allow me!
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes. Grand Grenade!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Okay.
Certain arts seem to work better.
Pull out all the stops!
There!
On yes!
Okay.
my things.
Van!
Okay.
Over here! All for you!
It's time.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Bam!
Okay.
Think fast! Take this! You're up, friend!
Okay.
Preparations are complete.
So I can't do anything about
Now,
them.
how shall we kill them?
Allow
But I can use this guy.
Please!
Activating skill.
Glacial steel of mine, shining from the abyss. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
Boost stage limit raised.
I won't lose!
Okay.
Right there!
It's time. I'm ready anytime.
Allow Here we go!
Chance!
There.
My turn.
Okay, so can't do that, but we can take on this
I would
one.
exercise caution.
It's go!
Give them your all!
Feel my power! I'll cut you down to size! Azure Sunray! Lay on the paint, Leon!
There.
On yes!
Going all in!
Do that.
Blossom for me! Holy bloom!
My thanks.
Ren!
They're on their knees. The floor's yours, Van.
Okay.
Go all out! Activating skill!
Let's wail on
On it. The
it! It's over! You're crushed!
Got him.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
Okay, so
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
okay, there we go. Okay, we got that one. Save since it's a chest.
Beginning engagement! Brace yourself! Show them what you're really capable of!
Take that!
Now, get on the start!
Okay.
Use a sharp to get the upper hand! Give them your all!
Keep it up!
On it. The
It's over! You're crushed! Lay on the pain, Leon!
Okay.
Level maximum.
Goddess.
Then we do
Activating
that.
skill.
Now, return to dust from whence you came. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
Boost stage
down.
limit raised.
Can't!
On yes!
Okay.
Too slow!
Ren!
The Grim
By the
Reaper.
heavens, fierce!
Can't.
The floor's yours, Van!
Give them your all!
Now then! Ugh, these guys are way tougher than I thought they'd be.
Indeed. A single
Okay, there is a room here,
moment
so...
of inattentiveness could have cost us dearly. Luckily for us, I'm able to use my stigma once more. They won't be an issue.
This could get tricky. I'm on it. Now you're a hit with shot of them. Look out!
Okay. Let's see, where is everyone at? Do that.
Not getting away. Blast off! You got this!
Understood.
It's
By the
over.
heavens,
You're crushed!
fierce! A chance!
Okay.
Grant them life! Innocent heal!
That might be.
Thanks! It's time!
Okay.
Preparations are complete.
Take care of this.
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes. Grand Renee!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Okay.
There!
Chance!
Alright.
Too slow! Take them! Lay on the pain, Leon! You're next! Got it! It's over! Sapphire Blade! Crush! Cleave them! Bam!
Okay.
Right there!
Now it's my turn.
Too slow!
Diligence yields results.
I won't stop here.
New material. Kind of useless except for upgrading weapons, though.
Let's get to work!
Show them what you're really capable of.
Take this!
Give them your all.
You got this!
Of course.
It's over! Sapphire Blade! Crush! Cleave them! You're up, friend! Have some more!
A chance.
You're open!
It should be safe for now.
You were a great help in that fight, Agnes.
Watch it! That one's big!
Don't forget about your charge attack. You can win right now. Use a shark to get the upper hand. Give them your all.
Well on it!
Understood.
It's over! Sapphire Blade! Crush! Cleave them! Lay on the pain, Leon!
Activating skill.
Have some more! Can't!
It's time.
Okay.
Keep it up.
They're down!
A chance.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Try to keep up.
Of course.
By the
Sapphire
heavens.
Blade!
Here.
Cleave them! Chance!
Okay.
Now, how shall we kill them?
Keep it up!
Understood.
It's
By the
over!
heavens.
You're crushed!
Here.
Keep it up!
Of course.
It's over!
Sapphire Blade!
Christ!
Cleave them!
Can't.
The more experience I gain, the more capable I'll become.
Everyone's
Shouldn't be
around
much
50,
further
huh?
until we reach the throne room.
Won't be long now till the main event. Be ready for anything, people.
Understood.
Here we are.
Best point found.
Recover.
That hits the spot.
Purchase. Okay. I want to make more EP cuts. And it looks like I can only do one of them. Make. Okay. Do a shield 3 since someone does use that. And then we'll also do a defense 3. Okay, so she's got it.
Maintenance mode.
Fairy does not have EP cut 3, so time to get her that.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Jesus. Let's do that. Okay. That one's good. And what about plugins? Still about the same. Now we do this. No new weapons, but a lot of new accessories and that, so go back out there, items. Okay, so we can only buy one reviving. EP cut 3, we can upgrade to that, and we can upgrade that. Return, what about cooking? Nothing to cook. Alright, now we save. Alright, and now it's time for the boss.
You made it, Arkwright. And you brought your sympathizers along.
Being fired up for battle never looks so literal.
Now there's a sign of a worthwhile fight.
So she intends to go all out from the start. Not that we weren't expecting as much.
Yeah, but something still feels off.
Yep. Even I can tell that much. This is more power than I can bust out on the regular.
Celise, you've regained yourself?
In spite of the rewrite? She's noticed her conflicting perceptions in a different way than the Vice Captain.
What a relief. Or maybe it's too early to celebrate. I don't think she plans to back down at all.
That's fine with me. Been raring to go this entire time.
But how come?
'Cause that's just how deep the rewrite goes.
Yeah. It's like I'm seeing two totally different versions of things layered on top of each other. But the cold hard fact that I can't leave Arkwright alive is still right there with him. Whatever's messing around with my mind doesn't change that.
So as long as her perception is rewritten, she won't stop.
Her ideology prevents it as a matter of principle.
Makes sense. What about you, Vice Captain? Still plan on sticking to your guns?
The duties of an Iscariot monk are immutable, no matter the circumstances. We carry them through, then behold the outcome. This is merely one instance of many.
Ugh, this guy's like a broken record.
But you know, this isn't too raw a deal. The corrosion's gathering right here. That makes things easier. You think you're in the right? Then you should have no problem outshining us at our best.
The hell? Did they just get even stronger?
Without a doubt. The corrosion is further intensifying.
Oh no! They're drawing out power to such a reckless degree that it's burning through their vital force.
We cannot allow that to continue.
If overcoming this is the only way to restore you, then I will bring all I have to bear, Celise.
Same here. Let's show them we mean business.
Thought you'd never ask. Finally, I get a chance to let my hair down.
We won't hold anything back.
I'll take you on.
End of the line, you damn heretics!
I am merely here to carry out my duty.
Okay.
Give them your all!
Okay, you guys.
Take this! Lay on the pain, Leon!
Okay, freeze.
Snare them! Bridget Pang!
Holy Testaments, protect us!
I won't lose!
Okay.
Shield! Protect everyone!
It's time.
Okay.
I'm ready anytime.
Allow me!
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes. Grand Grenade!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Let's do this! Hogan Arsha!
My move now.
Okay.
Give them your all!
Over here! All for you!
You're done for!
The flames! Repent, asshole!
Yes,
A chance! It'll be alright, everyone!
There we
Great
go.
circle of light! Give unto us the breath of life!
Boost gauge limit increased.
Okay.
Help the matter. Come at me.
Freeze and resistance down. Freeze and death blow, huh?
I'll support you!
A bloody death is written in your future! Red!
I'm ready anytime.
Allow me!
Do forgive me. But you weren't invited.
Oh, light! Smite these demons!
My move now.
You're supposed to be targeting me, you fools. But I guess I can't do that.
You're done for!
Eat this!
There! Ain't letting you out of my sight!
It's time.
Preparations are complete.
Okay.
Going all in!
You have my
Failure chance!
Let's stay on the offensive.
Initiating drive!
You will regret that.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Activating skill.
Now!
You're done for!
I'll take you on!
Boost level maximum strength.
that.
You're ready to die! Initiating drive!
Thanks. Time for a little payback.
Let us fight to the end now!
Chance!
Finally, I can get him back to chasing me.
Think fast! Take this!
You will regret that.
Keep it up, it's working!
There!
Meet your end! Repent! Judge Sandros!
Time for a little payback.
Okay.
Face me!
I need your assistance. Buster Cannon!
Etch this sight in your mind, because it's the last you'll ever see! Become the maw of hellfire that consumes the darkness! Biyama Midgard!
Yes, I've gotten rusty.
You're done for!
A chance!
Okay.
I'll give it my all!
Initializing drive.
Now!
I owe my thanks.
My thanks!
Oh, light! Smite these demons!
Bring it on!
Okay.
Let us fight to the end! You're done for!
It's time.
Finally.
You will regret that.
Okay.
You're up!
Let's make quick work of them.
Activating skill.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
Boost gauge limit raised.
Chance!
Okay.
Initiating drive!
Certain arts will be more effective.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Activating skill.
By the heavens, fierce!
You all good?
You saved me!
It's time.
Preparations are complete.
Now,
Good evening, and welcome to my humble little tea party. Now close your eyes. Grand Grenade!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Oh, light! Smite these demons!
There! I ain't letting you out of my sight!
Go! Go! In her holy name!
now, shall I pull out all the stops?
Activating Activating drive.
You saved me!
My thanks!
Oh, light! Smite these demons!
You'll pay for that. Over here! All for you! You're up, friend!
Allow me!
They're on their knees!
A chance!
Certain arts will be more effective.
Hell's the matter. Come at me.
Let's stay on the
Certain
offensive.
arts will be more effective. Boost level maximum strength. Activating skill.
If you could!
Understood!
The grim heavens! Pierce!
Chance! Keep it up!
Leave it to me!
It's
Fire
over!
heavens!
You're crushed!
For flames! Repent, asshole!
You will regret that.
Hell's the matter. Come at me.
Okay.
Let's stay on the offensive.
There!
You're persistent. Meet your end. Repent! Count Sandros!
No.
In her holy name!
Ain't letting you out of my sight.
Okay, so got our Team 2 here. Something that hasn't happened for a while.
You're done for!
I can feel that.
Here goes!
Okay.
There!
Go to hell!
I won't hold back.
Okay.
Accessing. Initialize! Mr. Deletion!
Okay.
Activating skill. There!
Meet your end. Repent! Count Sandros!
I won't hold back.
Okay.
Show me what you got!
Initiating drive.
This guy's getting down quicker.
Barry, now! Gotcha!
Thanks.
Our chance!
Take that.
Gotcha!
Holy Testaments! Protect us!
Yeah.
Do your worst! Accidental, huh? Aaron!
Okay.
Make it count!
I'll leave you speechless. Scarlet Dance! You'll be sorry for that.
Okay, let's see here.
Activating skill.
Take this! Grand Serpent!
Here's my chance.
Now's your chance for a shard boost.
That's the thing. Initialize. Mr. Deletion.
Now's your chance to boost!
Transmitting code. Activate.
Perfect chance.
Energy output at maximum. Help the man.
Give me power. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Impressive.
Finally got him.
Go to hell!
Now it's my turn.
Gotcha! It's go time!
Okay. Keep him on the attack.
Hope you're ready to die!
That's far enough.
Okay.
Initializing drive.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Why doesn't she keep missing?
Stay strong.
I see zero.
Take that. That it!
Now it's my turn.
Activating skill.
Here's the back. Mr. Wen.
Okay.
Activating skill.
There.
Barry, now!
I'm going all in.
Okay.
Yusbi Alahab Al-Musta. Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
Now.
That's far enough.
Okay.
Hell's the matter. Come activating skill.
Gotcha!
Aaron!
Activating skill.
Darn it. Why does he keep missing?
Here's my chance.
Energy output max.
Flames protect us.
There we go.
I shall end this. It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Activating skill.
Your turn now.
All right.
Here I go.
It's go time!
Activating skill.
Keep going!
Roger! Locking on. Our chance! Yeah! Yeah! You're next!
Fine with me.
Locking on.
Damn it. Got me.
Apparently that was it.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh,
Oh, I could do better.
nice.
See? We can take the heat, no problem.
Just one last little push.
Yeah, not much longer now.
What's going on now?
The corrosion!
This could be trouble. They're trying to draw out more power.
Gotcha, punk.
Wait, what? Interesting here.
Took me long enough. Now quit sneaking peeks and piss off!
Ooh. Interesting development here.
She managed to strike me through the corrosion. I should have expected this. The folly is mine for underestimating a stigma bearer. So be it. Thankfully, she failed to grasp our location. A pity losing such a capable pawn. But what's done is done. I'll take this lesson to heart for the next occasion.
The person on the other end.
It's the Garden Master. No two ways about it.
So he really was the one behind this. And everything with Ashen, too.
Yes, exactly as we had suspected. Though what you just accomplished was beyond all expectations.
Couldn't have done it outside my boundary. That, plus the corrosion, gave me the perfect combo to stick it to him.
Huh? Hold on.
Is this what you were aiming for all along?
I knew I sensed something peculiar. Though gambling with your life in the literal sense of the phrase is a bit much, even for you.
Shows how much you know. I don't go halfway on anyone who tries to start shit with me. Speaking of which, we're not done here yet. I jammed the corrosion into that point. Now we just gotta stamp it out.
I see. That just might do it.
Do what? Give it to us straight already!
I imagine it will also eradicate the rest of the corrosion. And this phase space along with it.
Back me up, Leon. One go is all we need.
With pleasure!
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Roar rampant and become a helix to eradicate this evil!
Interesting here.
You managed to release your stigmas under such strenuous conditions. I'm impressed.
Little too hardcore for my tastes.
I thought it made for a pretty good show.
This mean you're finally back to normal, or what?
More or less. So, listen, I screwed shit up royally for just about all of us. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Genuine remorse from Celise Ortesia? The corrosion must still be among us.
Now you got jokes, huh? How about I leave you in stitches?
Nice comeback there, Celise.
I guess that proves it.
Indeed. They've returned to their usual rapport.
They better have, after all the trouble this took.
But at least now we can call this case closed.
Boy, am I glad that came off roses!
Nina, Gotti, sorry we dragged you into this.
Yeah, thanks for sticking things out.
You deserve an apology from me, too. The responsibility is all mine.
Hold on, guys. I want to check my controller. Alright, looks like I need a charge, so I will be right back. This won't take long, so I'm not going to switch scenes. I'm just gonna mute myself. Alright. Now let me get controller here. Alright. It's good. So let's see. It says you deserve an apology from me too. The responsibility's all mine.
Don't get all stiff on us, Celise. Let bygones be bygones. It's enough that you and Ashland have your heads screwed on straight again. Twisting people's minds with these despicable rewrites, forcing them against their wills. It doesn't get less classy than that. We're just happy we could help put a stop to it. Right, Nina?
Yes. Seeing all of this in person has been a little overwhelming, but the fact that all of you came back safely more than makes up for it.
I must extend my own apologies for placing the uninvolved at risk. Now that this crimson corrosion has dissipated, there is no longer cause for us to stand opposed. Mother Celise, I urge you to begin exercising more caution in your capacity as part of the Gralstritter.
Like you're one to talk. But fine. Message received. Can't act like I wasn't corrosion patient 0 this time around. Sorry for making that your guys' problem. I'll pay you back one of these days.
Then we shall take our leave.
Thought they'd raise more of a fuss before slinking away.
It did seem like he'd been aware of the rewrite from the start.
And when all is said and done, he cooperated in doing away with the corrosion. But that aside, it may be that he's come up with another objective.
Garden Master, perhaps. Or the Crimson Corrosion itself, even.
Yes. This incident cleared up quite a few things.
By modifying memories and relationships, he can mold people into pawns for him to play however he wants. And to top it off, he even took our senses of justice and duty and used them against us. He's a rotten little shitbag. But the bigger issue is that this is only a stepping stone for him.
What? Have you some idea of what he's planning?
It's not like I got him all figured out or anything. But today's mess was probably an experiment to see how far he could push the envelope with this.
Ooh, another one, huh?
Well, well. Can't say I didn't see this coming.
The Genesis was the source of it all again! Just like it was with Ashen. But what would there be to experiment?
From the way that power felt, my guess is that he doesn't have full control over that thing. Scratch that. It's more like this is the best he can do with the 8th Genesis as his go-between.
The 8th Genesis. It must have been part of yesterday's incident, too.
Well, we also have the Crimson Grendel's involvement to consider. Our current focus is this experiment.
Which involves using the other Geneses as a conduit to corrode and rewrite his target's memories. He's probably holed up someplace to watch it all go down.
Can't even begin to guess where. But it's gotta be in the city. Either that, or it's not too far away. Unless someone puts the kibosh on him, we're just gonna get more and more repeats of today.
That would be less than ideal.
But as alarming as it may be, we don't currently have any means of addressing the issue.
Might as well be hopping from frying pan to frying pan.
Well, look on the bright side. One Genesis recovered is one problem solved. We've learned a bit about the enemy as well. Starting tomorrow, you should begin taking measures against whatever they might pull. With my assistance, of course. I couldn't bear to let you tackle this alone.
That would be wonderful, Ren. Thank you.
We owe you big time. So if you ever need extra muscle, just let us know.
Yes. This is a matter we can ill afford to overlook. We've also Master Beauregard's words to consider. So please, don't hesitate to get in touch, should the need arise.
Sure thing. We'll keep you in mind.
And so the heretic hunt came to a close. Celise and Leon volunteered to remain at the cathedral and deal with the aftermath. After apologizing to clergy and churchgoers involved, Van and his group returned to the office. Ultimately, it was clear that the Garden Master was the main culprit behind these bizarre occurrences. After enlisting Kincaid's assistance, the team gathered to draft out a counter plan. got another one. Got 4 Genesis. Received a costume for Ren. 5,500 mirror has been placed in your account as a reward for completing the handling a heretic hunt for SPG request.
Those are impressive results.
10 for progressing in the Martian Garden, huh?
Then I'll
Interesting.
update your rank.
Ooh, nice. So I'm almost to the A rank, huh? Didn't think I'd get that high. It's good to know.
I'll gladly take that.
Let's see. Phantasma. Swarm Mirage. Ooh, nice.
Can't complain with that.
Huh. Still got an S rank. Nice.
I give thanks to Adios for this blessing.
This time Dominion Leon's stats have risen thanks to being Employee of the Month. Max HP 200, Strength, Defense, Arts Attacks, and Arts Defense up 4, and Speed up 2. Alright. This is way earlier than I typically end, but since I accomplished my goal, I'm gonna save here and call it a day. I thank you all for coming. If you're watching this over on YouTube and you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and share this with anybody else that you think might enjoy this. And if you'd like the chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon to hopefully be notified of when I'll be live again. Although it's gonna be a pretty short week this week. And if you're watching this on Twitch, you guys know what to do. As for when I'll be streaming again, I want to say tomorrow, but be sure to check my YouTube channel on that, because that's where I try to keep people up to date. And with that, let me try and find somebody for you guys, for the Twitch viewers to raid. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Mass Effect. Grandy. I don't feel like that one. Okay, what about this one? Let's see. Don't feel like those guys. What about this one? We are going to be rating a Daisy Kyoptera, who's playing Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. At least if they're still live. Yep, they are. They're pretty cool and chill. Nice dark sense of humor, too. So, yeah. I'm gonna try that again because that didn't go through. For reasons that shouldn't have been. There we go. Now, give them my regards and tell them we'll be there when I can. With that out of the way, I thank you all again for coming. Bye!